Hi guys, so here we see a computer. It helps everyone with their daily needs, such as calculations, directions, and information. But it's only programmed to do what it's told. There are so many things that a computer can do, but there are also many things that it can't do. These include emotion, self-awareness, and self-learning. So what would a computer be if it had all these attributes? Well, I'd guess you'd call it artificial intelligence.
We've all seen artificial intelligence depicted in movies. They're depicted as futuristic, cool, otherworldly concepts where human attributes and technology intertwine. We've seen those movies where machines gain more intelligence than humans and become superior and want to control and terrorize us, wanting to destroy and overtake the world, threatening humanity's survival. But we've also seen movies where robots want to exist in harmony with humans and they improve our quality of life.
But before we get into all that, what is AI? Well, artificial intelligence is the intelligence exhibited by machines or software. But before that, what is intelligence? Well, it has been defined as many things. It has been defined as the mind's capacity for knowledge. It has also been defined as that kid who always gets 100% on his maths test. Intelligence has also even been defined as doctors and lawyers of society. But behind of all this, is that true intelligence? After all, there is a distinct difference between a computer's intelligence and a human's intelligence.
Computers can be great at many things. They can solve complex math equations at the blink of an eye, except humans are better at understanding abstract thought and correlation between general concepts. They can understand emotive intelligence and understand the yumminess of food.
In recent history, many companies have tried to develop many artificial intelligence machines. These have included Siri, which was created by Apple as part of the iOS devices. Siri helps with directions and information which it receives from the internet. Siri has been given human qualities such as in her voice. However, it is only programmed into her software. DeepMind is a UK intelligence company which develops many computer programs and software involving artificial intelligence. One of their programs played Space Invaders as part of the research experiment. The program worked by playing Space Invaders numerous times, improving each time as a result of learning from its mistakes. This is the example of evolving and learning from a computer program. AlphaGo is another computer program created by DeepMind. It is a computer software which plays the Chinese classical chess game called Go, and in 2015 versed the world Go champion named Lee Sedol. It is programmed using the Monte Carlo tree search software, which enables it to play thousands and thousands of random self-play games against itself. This allows it to evolve and learn from new situations and looking at every single possible move available during the game. Although this behavior is computer-like, its human attributes come from its ability to learn and adapt to new situations. Now we move on to the Turing test, which was created by Alan Turing in 1950. It is a test which involves a computer, a human, an interrogator and two judges. In this test, no one can see each other except the interrogator and the judges. The interrogator uses a computer to type messages to the computer and the human. The human tries to prove that he or she is human, whilst the computer tries to trick the interrogator and the judges into thinking that it itself is human. By using this test, Turing had hoped that in the future, computers would be smart enough to understand and develop human attributes. This first step towards artificial intelligence.
In the mid-1700s, a French philosopher by the name of René Descartes appeared, and he proposed the theory that his existence wasn't because of his body or his brain, but it was something more. He believed that he could think and have thoughts without his materialistic body. He thought that inside his head was his brain, but somewhere inside his brain there was a metaphysical concept, which we now call the mind. Now the concept of the mind is still pretty hard to grasp, but it's some kind of metaphysical process behind our thoughts, and this is key to making AI. Minds are a pretty vague concept. Some believe it is inside our brain and others believe it's completely separate. But another way to look at the mind would be to see it as some sort of consciousness. Consciousness has many definitions, but here it says the state or quality of awareness that is more advanced than the primitive awareness that insects have. So, we're better than insects. But insects are able to live instinctively, whereas we are able to understand the motives and consequences behind our actions, understand past experiences, have some sense of awareness, freedom. This all leads to consciousness. If we can put consciousness into a machine, it would be able to act on its own accord, I guess, and render AI possible. Having said this, creating artificial intelligence is still extremely hard, as we still don't fully understand the concept of the mind, so we can't really recreate it. So will AI ever be possible then? Well, another proposal written by a psychologist named Dan Curtis states that artificial intelligence will be able to reach the complexity of human intelligence. He states that we can create a system that is self-autonomous, self-evolving, and is artificially cognitive, as long as 3 key conditions are met. The first of these conditions states that if the artificially intelligent system is able to make all of its decisions autonomously, by itself, without any supervision or human intervention. The second condition states that the artificially intelligent system is capable of reprogramming itself and evolving from new information. The third condition states that as long as 1 and 2 are fulfilled and it's not originally programmed to fulfill these 2 conditions, then artificial intelligence can be achieved.
The future implications of artificial intelligence look promising. After looking at all the numerous creations made already, such as Siri and AlphaGo. Nevertheless, unfortunately, the things we see in the movies and the concepts of being able to understand itself and become almost human is surely impossible. From what we know, the mind is, well, exactly. We don't even know what the mind is itself, or how thoughts and experiences and self-awareness work. So how can we apply things which we can't even comprehend yet? In any case, whatever the future holds for artificial psychology and intelligence, whether it stays a theory or becomes a reality, there is no doubt that AI is a phenomenal concept which leaves a lot of food for thought, and surely will become a big step in science and technology itself.